Hello guys and welcome to the channel. I am Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame THRU. If you are catching this by way of my main channel that I've just mentioned, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are catching this intro by way of any of my breakout channels, which are as follows: Marvelous Taurus Tribe, Marvelous Cancer Tribe, Marvelous Libra Tribe, and Marvelous Capricorn Tribe. Thank you so much also for being here and checking out your video. I want to let you know, guys, since last week that I have tried to approach these readings this particular week that I'm mentioning, which is July 30th through August the 6th, several times. I have a schedule of when I upload things and when I do things, and I have a schedule of when I do everything else. Everything is on a schedule. And I am telling you that this week, nothing went the way that I wanted it to go in this block of time. Not only were we transitioning out of 1 month to another, there was a lot that went on this particular week. I know that there were some squares. I'm not going to get into too much astrology in the intro to keep it nice and short and sweet. But we did in this time frame experience a full moon in Aquarius. And regardless, guys, of where that actually hit you, whether it was personal or whether it was in any of the other 12 houses, this was the week of hell. For me, it just was a week of individuals needing me and me experiencing a lot of just not necessarily anything going wrong per se, like wrong, just chaotic from one thing to the next, from information coming in to information going out. It was absolutely hectic. So a lot of activity, a lot of breakups, a lot of things happening, from accidents to, fights, just things that I've heard, people getting robbed, like random things. It was crazy. Uranus is one of those disruptor planets. It shakes things out to the surface. It will disrupt, it will shake things up, and boy, it did not disappoint. There were a couple of things that went well. There was completely left blue, out of the blue, left field information that came in that I wasn't expecting. And more importantly, it was exhausting, if anything. So I apologize for your messages being late. So we're going to treat this as a weekly energy reading recap from July 30th through August the 6th. There were only a few of you that actually got readings that was, filmed, that was recorded on time. But no matter which way I turned last week, there was always some block. It was extremely frustrating. And sometimes it happens, I'm not going to go to the community tab and put anything up unless it's a technical issue and we're up and running like last week. That's another thing. Sorry, I repeated that 3 times. That's another thing. There's been a lot of heat related internet issues and things of that nature, guys. And that's typically summer. Like if you've been following me for a while, living in this desert, that's going to happen. Anybody that records weekly, it's going to happen. If that's all they do, if that's the only thing that they do, it's just record and they live out here in this desert, they may fare a little bit better than I. But it also, guys, is about, where they live and things of that nature. Just like no 2 people in your city or town gets the same internet, because it really depends on the infrastructure, which really depends on how they're getting it. I know that some parts of Las Vegas get things and other parts of Las Vegas doesn't get things, meaning, the infrastructure and the ground. And let's face it, it is Las Vegas. If you are familiar with the way things work out here in the little desert. But needless to say, I'm going to experience that until the summer is over. Every summer I go through some type of connectivity issue. It's been a little bit better this year than in previous years since I moved, but it's definitely still a thing. Internet seems to be a little faster in this pocket of the town. But needless to say, the heat does cause problems. The heat will fry things, and I'll get off that moving horse, that train. It's just been the week of hell. That's what I'm calling it. I hope that doesn't offend anybody because that's how I'm going to approach it, just because it wasn't necessarily about what happened to me. And it was basically all of my clients and people coming back needing emergency readings and that didn't necessarily take me away, but I was just so exhausted dealing with my own full moon and Aquarius week. Whatever happened 6 months ago finally coming to a full culmination. Things that need to be ended, acknowledged, or released. And boy, did it come. I am told that August starts out one way and then it ends another way. So that is that. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little intro. Like I try to do, especially when you do not see my hands. It has been a week for some of you. And if that is the type of week that you had, I apologize. I want, some people don't understand why I do intros. And there's a lot of individuals who don't understand, I don't understand. I've had a couple of individuals that don't understand why I say something. Anybody that is not pro communication and pro transparency, when a person gives you advice or gives you an opinion of how they just wouldn't have said anything, that is an individual who is not evolved in their thinking, because as a business owner, I don't owe anybody an explanation, but I owe you an explanation because I'm human. And if you can't humanize me and treat this channel and all of my other business ventures as a machine, because I've gotten so used to trying to be on time and honoring when things are supposed to go up, then you're not thinking realistically. You're not, because life happens. And I am never going to pull the wool over anybody's eyes and make it seem like this is the young and the restless. Everything happens and in 30 minutes is all taken care of like a sitcom. That's not life. And if you can't appreciate that, then these intros may annoy you. And that means that I'm not the reader for you. But everybody else, I like to be transparent and let you know what's going on. And some people definitely appreciate it. And I want your support. That's the reason why I tell you. I'm not fishing for compliments or wanting to be put on a pedestal. I want to be treated like a human being who just happens to have a gift and run a channel. And life happens. And that's exactly what happened last week. And I like to check in with you guys and tell you what I'm noticing and see if your week was even better. And a lot of times I'll get a lot of feedback from the intros. You guys will hit me up via text or send me an email and be like, Marv, it was this, it was that. And I listen. I appreciate that. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and end this right here. I am going to be calling this the weekly energy recap in each one of your readings. We're going to be covering July 30th through August the 6th. I'm going to tell you what could have happened in your energy for that week. And then you guys, by the time you get this video, your full moon and Aquarius video would come up. That was actually done, but there was so many things going on. It just took so long to upload. It was ridiculous. So everything will be done. And your videos now, the new week, which is going to be August the 6th through August the 13th. My intention is to have those up within the next couple of days. And hopefully, just hopefully, we will finally be on track. And I can actually sit down and hopefully we're out of the woods and I can sit down and you guys can see the hands and we can chit chat and go back to normal. My most important thing is that there is not a week that goes by where you don't get something. Even if that week has passed, I'm going to do a recap. I'm going to do something. I do not want gaps on my channel. That is a very hard thing to accomplish, especially when you do weekly uploads. But that is my promise and my commitment to this channel since I went to a weekly format, and that's that. Everything you guys need will be below in the description box for you and your collective. And if you need anything, if you are looking for a personal reading or whatever it is, if it's not below, email me readings@marvelouslamadame.com. 9 times out of 10, it will be below. Right now, for the remaining of the summer, what products are available, or what tarot readings are available for purchase, sessions, readings, appointments, whatever you want to call it, are the tarot text readings as well as the pre-recorded videos. We are not doing phone readings. We may resume that for the fall, but I'm still trying to figure that out. Needless to say, that's that. Hope this message, guys, finds you well and in good spirits. And I will see you guys in each one of your videos. Thank you guys for listening. Hello, guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame THRU. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your weekly energy reading recap all the way back from July 30th until today. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It has been linked in the description box, or it has been addressed by the intro of this video. All right, Pisces, I hope this message finds you well and in good spirits. Let's see what you could have experienced last week, or actually the week is over as of today. Happy birthday if you are a Leo somehow that has Pisces in their chart and you're listening to this and you're catching this. Happy birthday to you guys. Come on. There seems to be definitely some forgiving and learning that needs to happen, that is showing and reflecting back at me. This is for Pisces. All right, so we do have 9 of Wands. You are the wounded warrior. You have been through, and you have, listen, you will continue to fight that good fight as long as it takes, Pisces. All right, as long as it takes. This is for Pisces. What else do we have for Pisces? There we go. You're blocking out your emotions to something. That can't be good. King of Wands energies here as well. You want to move forward and do so much more than what the energy will allow. Something or someone makes you happy. You're extremely passionate about something or someone, and for some strange reason in your heart, you are blocking this person out. Aries had the same damn 2 of Swords. This is going to probably resonate more with you if you are a Pisces, again, that has fire somewhere. A moon or fire rising. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry, past energy, not bottom of the deck. Is the sun. Top of the deck is the Chariot. This person makes you happy. What are you battling, though? What are you battling? You've cut your feelings off. You're avoiding how you feel, but you're so effing passionate. It's ridiculous. Did you need to take a break to love yourself first? Were you feeling like you were not self-respecting yourself? Because that's what it shows. You have chemistry and a magnetic attraction with this individual. But what do you think you're falling for? What else do we have? Worth waiting for. So divine timing is at work in this relationship right now. The past romantic energy shows that you guys have been through this cycle of reconciliation over and over again. And every single time it makes you happy. This could be the one. And this is what Spirit is trying to let you know, Pisces. So, you know, you are extremely passionate about this individual. You have a lot of feelings pent up. This person definitely burns a fire in you. When it comes down to the Chariot, you know that the decision is yours. You can go either way. But the romantic energy is letting me know that somewhere along the line, you lost yourself in this. You have to get to a point where respecting yourself and standing your ground will make you more romantically attractive again. And somewhere along the line, you could be trying to block out how you feel because You just feel like you haven't been respected, or you feel like, you haven't necessarily been, or you lost yourself in the process, and therefore you lost someone doesn't respect you. And once you feel like somebody has disrespected you or they don't have respect for you anymore, you're not going to operate like that. You want a person to be operated from love at all times. So you could have looked at the situation as, okay, this person lost respect for me, I'm done. And that's fine, but it's hard for you. You definitely are trying your best to stay. Well, as a King of Wands, you probably have plenty of things to do. You're fighting too. I mean, you are the wounded warrior. You're fighting every day to make sure that you don't fold. You feel like you have a point to prove, and you don't want to fold and go into an energy of giving up. That's what I'm seeing here. Top of the deck of the main energy does show 8 wands and then soulmate. Unfortunately, though, Pisces, you're going to give in to this and decide to reach out to this individual anyway. It's going to be quick moving communication, so you might as well just go ahead and face it. You're going to do something impulsive, and you're not going to think. I don't know exactly what you want to discuss with this individual. I know that you do want to let them know how you feel. That you guys can move forward, but you're going to be speaking impulsively, and you got to speak from a standpoint of really speaking your heart, because I believe that if this person, and especially if you're feeling like this person has lost control, if this person has lost respect for you, then you're probably in an energy of feeling like they think you're full of shit, or that it's the same thing over and over again with you. So if you think that you're gonna go in and you're gonna be talking to them from a standpoint, Pisces, of this is gonna resonate with you more, I feel like, if you are a Pisces that has fire in their chart, like a fire moon, rising sun, or maybe you have a Pisces moon and you're a fire sign. I feel like this is gonna be strong fire, possibly in your moon. You're gonna reach out anyway. But I think that, you have to understand that you have to come and say something different. If you're just reaching out from a standpoint of being impulsive and just wanting to get that passion reunited, everybody doesn't feel like you, so that's not going to work. The best thing that I could say, that if you have true feelings, it's time that you just come clean with them and go from there, okay? Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything that you need is below in the description box for you and your collective Pisces. And I'll see you guys next week when we do it again. Bye, guys.